Good afternoon. My name is Michelle Pearson-Smith, and as Chair of Nursing and Health Sciences, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the Spring 2025 Bachelor of Science in Nursing Recognition Ceremony. Today is an exciting celebration, a brief yet important moment in our lives where we gather to celebrate the time, effort, dedication, and accomplishments of the graduates who sit before you today. As we begin, I would like to recognize those who have assisted the graduates during their student journey. To my right, my left, and some are scattered throughout the audience, the faculty, clinical faculty representatives, and nurse preceptors for the BSN program and LC State. Those who have taught, mentored, and inspired our graduates to finish as caring and professional nurses. Faculty and preceptors, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. The LC State Administration strongly supports the BSN program. These leaders play pivotal roles in the everyday success of our students with their ongoing support of the nursing program and our students. I invite each individual to stand as I introduce them, but please hold your applause until all have been named. I have Dr. Fred Chilson, Provost, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Andy Hansen, Senior Vice President for Student Affairs, and Dr. Krista Harwick, Associate Dean of Professional Studies. Thank you. And we also recognize you, family and friends, for the support you have provided to promote the success of the graduates. Graduates, let's applaud your guests in gratitude. Now, graduates, I want to address you and acknowledge this milestone accomplishment. The hours you spent preparing for class, studying for exams, practicing for scenario tests, and performing simulations and clinicals have certainly paid off. The past 2 years have been an investment in your future, and one that will certainly produce many dividends. Congratulations. I wish you every success in your future endeavors. Each year, the graduates choose an honorary speaker from among their classmates, one who has been a leader, a source of inspiration and encouragement, and likely one of the few who doesn't mind public speaking. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Hope Schwartz to speak on behalf of the class.
Sorry, I don't know how to work this. Okay, I'll just hold it. Oh, no, it's all right. This will be good. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I want to start off by thanking you all for being here tonight. If you are sitting in one of these seats, chances are you have made a really big impact on one or many of the students up here. And for that, we are forever grateful. For those of you who don't know me, I am Hope Schwartz, and I have had the honor of going through nursing school with this amazing group of people. When I was first notified by our class rep that I'd be giving a speech today, I immediately started questioning their decision-making skills. I am not a public speaker at all, but I knew I couldn't do it alone. So I quickly ran to the one person that we all trust the most, someone who our class has leaned on through the years, and someone we all respect, and that would be ChatGPT. We really have so many people to thank for getting us to this moment. To our families, friends, and professors, thank you for your support, patience, and for always pushing us to be the best nurses we can be. This faculty team has made a real impact on our journey, and we'd love to give them a few shout outs. LMA, for all the countless study sessions and 5 a.m. educational walks around the bridges. Celeste and Katie, the ultimate dynamic duo who guided us through our very first Foley insertions, but only on the mannequins. Peggy, for always bringing the laughter and dropping the best quotes. Chelsea, for single-handedly organizing all of the preceptorship placements. Trent, I'll never forget the time that you broke out your guitar and eased our stress with songs, and even Bev got out and cut a rug. Mary Lou, hands down the kindest human I have ever met. Jenna, for always being there for a quick chat and check-ins when we needed it. Sherry, for showing up every Monday morning at 9 a.m. with a bucket of candy. Christy Gonder, for the pocket U.S. Constitution. Not sure what we'd do without that. Heidi, for the very graphic and unforgettable birth stories with demonstrations on the tabletops. Aaron, for teaching us everything we know about peds. Dina and Tracy, for being flexible and supportive during all of our group projects. And Bev, for teaching us so much in genetics. These professors are one of a kind, and we are all so blessed to know them. So let's take it back to our first semester. J1, it all started with orientation. 3 full days, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. I know it was probably important, but I really don't remember much from those days. What I do remember, though, is getting to know my fellow classmates, like learning how Quinn's horses are featured in the TV show Yellowstone, or that Josh has already donated a kidney, and of course, discovering Tom Storm's obsession for shredding the gnar. That was just the beginning of an unforgettable 2 years filled with nonstop laughter, plenty of stress, and more memories than I can count. Coming from a small town and growing up with 6 brothers and only 1 sister, I would say I was pretty sheltered. I never understood how much that would change in college. Entering a degree as vulnerable as nursing, I wasn't sure what to expect, but the first week really broke us in. Let's just say we saw a lot more of one another and the mannequins than we were hoping to, and that broke the ice pretty fast. As much as we have laughed together, we have also faced a lot of challenges. There were late nights spent studying, early mornings at clinicals, tears of frustration, and moments where we questioned if we could really do this. But every step of the way, we lifted each other up. We've leaned on each other, not just as classmates, but as friends and as family. This journey hasn't just shaped us into future nurses, it has shaped us into people who are resilient, compassionate, and full of heart. We've cared for patients at their lowest, held hands during final moments, and comforted families in their time of loss. As we move forward from here to hospitals, clinics, and communities, let's carry that same strength, kindness, and humility with us. Because what makes a great nurse isn't just knowledge, skill, or clinical expertise. It's the ability to show up with empathy, strength, and grit, even on the days when we feel like we have nothing left to give. We started this journey as strangers, unsure and overwhelmed, but we are leaving it as nurses, ready, capable, and filled with purpose. I'm beyond proud to be a part of this class, and I am proud of every single person up here. May the Lord be with you in everything you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Hope. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations to all of you. It's been a pleasure the last 2 years getting to spend time with you and teaching you and getting to know you. Yes, Jeff, would you please? It is my honor to present the Alice Bevins Award for Professionalism to one of these fine students up here today. Alice Bevins was once a chair here for our division, and she exemplifies the term professionalism of nursing. She's known throughout the community. If you say her name, people will associate professionalism with her. And in her honor, an award was developed, and so we honor one student each semester with professionalism. Some of the criteria for selection for this award is that the student demonstrates mature self-awareness in all interpersonal relationships. They demonstrate caring skills, active listening, communication, and are good at patient teaching. They're also good problem solvers, not only for themselves, but with their peers, with their patients, and in clinical situations. The faculty chooses the student for this award, and some of the things for this student, and this year we've chosen Josh Connolly to receive the award. So Josh, if you'll come up here. I'll start by saying that Josh has a 4.0 GPA, leaving LC State this May. But some of the things people said about him was that his clinical evaluations talked about how he actively connects both his classroom knowledge to the clinical setting. He demonstrates compassion and advocacy, even with the difficult patients. He's got excellent communication skills. He's a team collaborator and shows professionalism in all areas of his education. Josh also, some say some characteristics that would describe Josh would be perseverance, resilience, courageous, passionate, contentious. But with all of that, Josh is extremely humble. So it is my honor today to present Josh with the Alice Bevins Award for Professionalism in Nursing. Josh is going to hang out just one more minute.
Josh is also finding out he's receiving another award at this moment. Now, this is a campus-wide award. Josh was also chosen as the recipient of the Division Outstanding Graduate Award. This award is given annually to a nursing or radiography student who exemplifies the mission and vision of LC State and the Nursing and Health Sciences Division. This is a student who goes above and beyond what is expected of them, who is a high achiever in both academics and social interactions, and who consistently demonstrates the qualities of lifelong learning, advocacy, and community engagement. As Beverly said, Josh is an exceptional student who exemplifies all of these qualities. Not only is he a high-achieving student, but he also has a deep commitment to service, both locally and globally. That sets him apart. He consistently demonstrates a deep commitment to the well-being of others, both within and beyond the walls of the classroom. Josh's dedication to academic excellence, combined with his commitment to service, truly represents the values and mission of NHS. He is the embodiment of the values we strive to instill in our students, and we are so happy to present him with this award. Congratulations, Josh.
It is my privilege to present the Heckendorn Award for Nurse Caring. This award was created in 2017 by Faculty Emerita Ms. Marilyn Heckendorn, who upon her retirement sought to celebrate students in a unique way. She wanted to honor those students who possess the ever-important quality of caring. In Marilyn's own words, as nurses, we wear lots of hats. We are proud of being able to start IVs in an instant. We are experts in the delivery of medications, knowing thousands of uses and side effects. We are always safe in procedures. We are knowledgeable in the education we offer. However, it is caring that makes a nurse memorable to others. The Heckendorn Award is awarded by the faculty to a student who demonstrates a mature self-awareness in all relationships, provides guidance and realistic hope to others, and demonstrates caring skills in listening, communication, and patient education. This semester, the faculty have chosen the recipient of this award, Lauren Johnson. While I talk about you. Faculty wrote about Lauren. There are so many amazing qualities that Lauren possesses. The thing that is most remarkable is her compassion and empathy for others. She has an ability to see when others have needs, even when they don't see it themselves. Her heart is just geared to be considerate and hospitable to others. Lauren is the type of person that other nurses want to work with. She's a wonderful blend of knowledge and caring. Another professor wrote, Lauren demonstrates a mature self-awareness that shines through in her actions with peers and faculty. She is always a true ray of positivity and sunshine for classmates who look to her for inspiration, guidance, and reference. I cannot stress enough her true sense of caring, not only for patients, but for peers, faculty, and more. She's also very good at Nursing Olympics.
I ate a pie.
She ate a full pie. Congratulations, Lauren. Next up is Miss Ella Mae Keats.
I really love this class. You guys are so blessed because they're going to be out there in the community, and maybe someone will have the pleasure of getting one of these people as a nurse, and you'll be blessed. So this is awkward. I'm giving my own award away. I don't know if I'm just being tortured today, exactly why I got this blessing, but so some anonymous person who didn't really know the rules. You're supposed to get awards like when you retire or die. And so somebody decided to get a little award going in my name. And so somebody thought I was passionate. And so that's really what this award is about, the ability to be passionate, engage other peeps, and empower others. And so this year, the faculty has chosen, and can I just say, this is an award-winning group. There's just a lot of stars here, really. This year, though, the Ella Mae Keats Award goes to Emma Christensen, if you could come up. Need water. I don't know if you know, but if you feel tearful, water helps keep the histamines down, so yeah. So this is what a couple of the faculty said about Emma. She immediately impressed me with her great, and dare I say, infectious passion for the nursing profession. So this sometimes indefinable trait shown through in her every interaction with faculty, patients, and peers. So she is just got a compassionate heart that is evident in just about everything that she does, and she just advocates for all. She easily overcomes significant obstacles that might sideline a different person with less resilience. And so there was a situation where I guess that you must have gotten coupled up with a nurse that didn't really love students. And so Emma just took it all in stride, and she just shows a great attitude in just about every interaction that she has with really anyone. And so they just said that they were truly impressed by her humility and selflessness, and they just have high hopes and expectations, and they just know wherever you end up in nursing, you're going to make a difference. And so I could go on, but Emma really embodies the passion of nursing, kindness and warmth, and she is determined. She puts the hard work in, so congratulations, love. And this. And next up, is Trent Morgan.
Well, in a normal year, we would be done with awards, but you are not a normal class. The end goal of all the rigorous coursework, hundreds of hours of lecture, clinical, and simulation experience, the study, the struggle, which faculty put these graduates through at times with duress and even tears, is for more than just passing the NCLEX exam. It is for our graduates to become independent, thinking leaders who take action in a profession where lives are on the line. We know you will all be challenged under duress, and we want you to be ready. Occasionally, a student is given the opportunity to be tested even before graduation. We would like to recognize one of these graduates now, who was so tested. This student recently was looking for apartments. He is graduating after all, and witnessed a cardiac arrest. Immediately, asking bystanders to call 911, he went to the man who appeared to be seizing, but had no pulse, and he began high-quality CPR, something he and all of you have practiced countless times as an LC nursing student. There was no AED in the area, so he continued CPR alone. The patient occasionally took a gasping breath. Becoming fatigued after 5 minutes or so, a reluctant bystander agreed to help, but after only a minute or so, decided CPR was too much work and left our student drenched in sweat to his work, still no pulse. Due to the high quality of CPR administered, the patient became conscious briefly, but quickly lost consciousness again without a pulse. Back to CPR. An agonizing 10 minutes elapsed, and our student, more drenched in sweat, was relieved to see police arrive. Hope was dashed, as they did not have an AED. One agreed to assist CPR. The student warned officers that the patient may wake up briefly, but has no pulse, so CPR should continue. And sure enough, the patient stirred, and officers insisted CPR stop, rolling the patient onto his side in a recovery position. But with incredible tenacity and perhaps a bit of indignation, our hero pushed the officers aside, repositioned our patient, and began CPR again. Finally, at the point of near exhaustion, soaked and out of breath, EMS arrived. They had an AED. After 15 minutes of being pulseless, a single shock from the AED converted the patient from ventricular fibrillation to a perfusing rhythm. He was taken to paramedics. He was talking to paramedics as he was loaded into the ambulance. And I'm here to tell you, Trey Buster, that is high quality CPR. For your excellent application of clinical skills and determined resolve to do what you knew to be correct and right, we would like to award you, Trey, with this certificate of I Saved a Life. Good job. All right. And you all will save lives. LMA is right. Now we move to the pinning portion of our ceremony. Students have selected family members, friends, and mentors to pin them with a pin of significance for the individual. Traditionally, this is a school pin, but it can be a pin of choice that graduates may proudly wear on a daily basis or during moments of celebration in remembrance of their time as a BSN student here at Lewis Clark State College. I'd like to ask all of those who will be involved in pinning a graduate to line up at the back of the room as was rehearsed, and you may do that now. While our pinners get settled, I will explain the significance of the LCSC BSN pin and of the pinning ceremony. You can view a picture of what this pin looks like on the front of your program. The recognition ceremony is sometimes referred to as a pinning ceremony, and it is thought to have begun by a gesture made by Florence Nightingale. After her return from the Crimean War, Miss Nightingale opened a school in Britain to train nurses. When she was awarded the Royal Red Cross by Queen Victoria in 1883, she humbly said that she could not accept the honor only for herself. Instead, she had medals made for all of her nursing students. Today, we honor our graduates with a pin that symbolizes the caring, trust, integrity, and professionalism of our students, just as Miss Nightingale did with her students. You can see a representation of the beautiful LCSC pin on your program. The LCSC pin is round with a fluted edge, golden color. It depicts the hills surrounding the Lewis Clark Valley. You can see the words Lewis Clark State College across the top of the pin and nursing across the bottom. Other alumni will recognize nurses wearing the pin wherever they practice. So I would like now to introduce Jenna Chambers, who will be reading the pinning statements.
Thank you, Mr. Trent Morgan, for our pinning explanation. Will our first row of graduates please rise? Anya Andrews, pinned by her mother, Misty Helford. Anya would like to thank her family and friends, especially her husband, Brian, for their continuous support through school, helping at home, and keeping her motivated and encouraged to work through this process. Anya plans to continue to work at Syringa Hospital in her new role as registered nurse. Sheena Aristil, pinned by her husband, Curvins, along with children, Emil and Aiden. Sheena has demonstrated dedication and perseverance through her nursing journey at LCSC, and her accomplishment today would not be possible without her family and friends' never-ending support through the good and the bad days. She's thankful for you all. Sheena has accepted a medical surgical position at Brooke Army Medical Center in San Antonio, Texas, following graduation. Charlie Beckner, pinned by her sisters, Delaney and Brindle Beckner. Charlie would first like to thank her parents, grandparents, and siblings for their continuous support and words of encouragement throughout her time in school. She will be forever grateful for everything they have done for her. She would also like to thank her fiancé, Malcolm, for always believing in her and for helping her study for exams. Finally, she would like to express her gratitude and thanks to her wonderful friends who have made nursing school a truly special experience. Thank you for all the study sessions, girls' nights, and bingo games. Nursing school wouldn't have been the same without you. Thank you. Quinn Beldering, pinned by her father, Mike, mother, Donna, and Professor Aaron Fay. Quinn would like to thank her family and friends for their never-ending support and encouragement throughout this process. Her journey would not have been possible without you all. Additionally, heartfelt gratitude goes out to all of the professors who have guided and supported her through her time here. A special thank you to Erin Fay for her unwavering support, encouragement, and dedication. Her passion for teaching and commitment to her students does not go unnoticed. As she begins her well-deserved retirement, we are truly grateful to have learned from someone as knowledgeable and compassionate as her. Quinn has accepted a position at Kootenai Health in oncology neurology following graduation. Max Boren, pinned by his parents Heidi and Howard. Max would like to thank his parents, friends, family, and professors who have been there for him and have helped him along this long and difficult journey. He couldn't have done it without all your love and support. Trey Buster, pinned by his wife, Isis Rodriguez, and mother, Tracy Buster. Trey would like to thank his parents, Terry and Tracy, especially his mom, for convincing him to go to nursing school. Tracy would also like to especially thank his wife, Isis, for simply being cool enough to stand on stage and pin him. She's the real hero for listening to Trey recite drug names and side effects over and over again in a monotone voice for hours. Trey has accepted a position at Kootenai Health following graduation. Emma Christensen. Emma is being pinned by her mother, Wendy Christensen. Emma would like to thank her family for their never-ending support, laughter, and motivation through the good and the bad. She is thankful for all of you. This truly would not have been possible without you. Emma has accepted a position at St. Alphonsus Neuro Step-Down Unit following graduation. Joshua Conley. Josh is being pinned by his friend Nate and his mother Dawn. He would like to thank his mom and stepdad for giving him much needed love and support throughout this journey of becoming an RN. A huge thank you to all the professors and faculty for guiding him along the way and for encouraging him to be the best version of himself. Lastly, he wants to thank his classmates and friends with whom he has spent countless hours studying and venting. They, better than anyone, know how challenging this program is, and he is so proud to graduate with these amazing people. He couldn't have done it without you all. Alexandria Frazier, pinned by her parents Bobby and Corey Frazier. Allie would like to thank her family, boyfriend, and friends for their motivation and support throughout her nursing journey. The prospect of contributing to the well-being of others and making a positive impact on their lives has always been a driving force in her life, and she aspires to do so as a nurse. She will begin her nursing career as an RN in the emergency department at Tri-State Health. Lauren Fuller, pinned by her parents Holly Fuller and Brian Fuller. Lauren is very grateful for all of the support her parents have given over the course of her academic career and for molding her into the person she is today. Lauren would like to thank her father, Brian, for inspiring her to pursue a career in nursing and is excited to follow in his footsteps. Additionally, she expresses her appreciation to her grandparents, her sister Emery, and her boyfriend Logan for their love and encouragement along the way. Lauren is also appreciative of her wonderful classmates and supportive professors for their guidance and challenging her to reach her highest potential. Following graduation, Lauren is looking forward to beginning her career at Kootenai Health in the float pool. Anika Garrison, pinned by her three sons, Tanner, Tayson, and Trenton, accompanied by her husband, Nick. Anika would like to thank her husband for his unwavering love and support while allowing her to pursue her life's dream. Without him, none of this would have been possible. She would also like to thank him for caring for not only her sons, but any animal she decides to bring home on every given whim. She would also like to thank her in-laws, especially her mother-in-law, Christy, for providing care and love to her three children while in school, giving her the best peace of mind and comfort a mother could ask for. She would finally like to thank the rest of her village for their endless support. Most of all, she wants to thank her three babies for bringing pure joy, love, and happiness to an experience that was solely motivated by their existence. Anika has accepted a position in the Kootenai ICU following graduation. Maddie Graham, pinned by her mom and dad, Tracy and Sean Graham. Maddie would like to thank her family and friends for their continued support and motivation throughout her nursing school journey. She wants to give a special shout out to her mom and dad for always being her biggest cheerleaders and for always believing in her. She wouldn't have been able to do this without them. Isaiah Gravett. Isaiah is being pinned by his wife, Audrey. Isaiah would like to express his heartfelt gratitude to his beautiful wife, Audrey, for her unwavering love, support, and patience as he faced yet another exam, clinical, or simulation, and as she lovingly refers to it, the other woman. He also extends his thanks to his family for their constant encouragement throughout this pivotal journey that will shape his future. A special thank you goes to his friends, particularly Cade, Mary, Trey, and Tom, among many others, for the countless laughs and the rants that they've graciously endured. Lastly, Isaiah is deeply grateful to his cohort and incredible professors for providing him with the opportunity to learn and grow into the strong nurse he aspires to be. Brian Hawthorne, pinned by his son Max. He would like to thank his beautiful wife for being beautiful and his 5 perfect children for being perfect. God has blessed him beyond his wildest dreams, and he will forever be thankful. Brian would also like to thank the best nursing class in the world for being so kind and friendly these last 2 years, and the gracious staff of LCSC for their support and patience. You will all be remembered fondly until my dementia sets in, which, let's face it, at my age, it won't be long. Brian has accepted a job as a cardio interventional nurse and nuclear medicine technologist at Gritman Medical Center. Jacinta Heidemann, pinned by her husband, Ryan Heidemann. Jacinta would like to thank her family, friends, and coworkers for their never-ending support and motivation over these past few years. She's thankful for you all. This truly would not be possible without you. Jacinta has accepted a position at St. Mary's Health following graduation. Katie Hinneman, pinned by her fiancé, Raid. Katie is deeply grateful for the love and unwavering support from her family and friends. She would like to especially thank her fiancé and best friend, Raid, whose love and encouragement has carried her through many years of school and the up and downs of life. She couldn't have done it without you. Katie and Raid are excited to move to the Spokane area next month as she begins her nursing career. Eliana Hines, pinned by her mom and stepdad, Janelle and Kobe. Ellie would like to thank her family and the friends she made in nursing school for always supporting her and making her experience here the best it could have been. She would also like to thank the amazing faculty that contributed greatly to her success in the program. Ellie has accepted a position at Kootenai Health. Evie Howard, pinned by her dad, Sean Howard. Evie would like to thank her family and friends for their never-ending support, laughter, and motivation through the good and the bad. She is thankful for you all. This truly would not have been possible without you. Caitlin Itzka, pinned by her fiancé, Jacob Leadley. Caitlin would like to express her utmost gratitude to all her friends and family here today for their unwavering support throughout her nursing school journey. A special shout out goes to her parents, Michael and Tammy Itzka, as well as Lynn and Stacy Leadley, whose presence and sacrifice have made this achievement possible. Caitlin also extends her deepest thanks to her soon-to-be husband, Jacob, for his love, patience, and endless devotion to her success. This pin that she receives is not just a reflection of her own hard work, but of the dedication and encouragement from her support system. Lauren Johnson, pinned by her mom, Amy, and dad, Brad. Lauren would like to thank her family and friends for their unwavering support through her schooling. She is also deeply grateful to the staff at LCSC for preparing her for a successful future in the nursing field. Looking ahead, Lauren plans to move and pursue a career in critical care nursing after graduation. Tessa Carlberg, pinned by her husband, Tobin Carlberg. Tessa would like to thank her parents and loved ones for supporting and loving her through this program. She especially wants to thank her husband, Tobin, for always encouraging her to pursue her dreams and for his consistent demonstrations of love. Tessa is so grateful to have the best people in her corner. Tessa is hoping to work in labor and delivery in Alaska starting this summer. Carly Keller, pinned by her parents, Crystal and Ryan Keller. Carly wants to say thank you to her friends, family, and instructors for their unwavering support throughout the ups and downs of nursing school. Between all the tears shed and laughter shared, she knows this would not have been possible without each one of you. Maria Clocko, pinned by her fiance Joe. Maria would like to thank her family and friends for their support and encouragement throughout this journey. A special thank you to her fiance, whose love, support, and understanding have helped her through every challenge along the way. Maria has accepted a position at St. Alphonsus in the Heart and Vascular Step-Down Unit following graduation. Allison Larvick, pinned by her mom, Louise Larvick. Allison would like to thank her family and friends for their unconditional love, support, and encouragement throughout her life. She is thankful for everyone who has helped her through these last 4 years and will continue to support her in her next chapter of life. She would not be who she is today without them. Allison has accepted a position on the ortho-neuro floor at Kootenai Health in Coeur d'Alene following graduation. Justice Mason Gray, pinned by her mother, Kimberly Mason. Justice would like to thank her family, friends, and professors for their support, encouragement, and sacrifices made to help her get through this difficult but very rewarding process. Rachel McDonald, pinned by her mother, Stephanie McDonald. Rachel is deeply grateful for her family's unwavering love and support. This achievement would not have been possible without their encouragement, strength, and sacrifices. After graduation, Rachel aspires to pursue a career as a labor and delivery nurse, where she hopes to support and care for mothers and newborns during one of life's most precious moments. Emily McMullen, pinned by her mother, Eve McMullen. Emily would like to thank her amazing parents and siblings who inspired Emily to follow her passions and supported her in countless ways throughout this journey. Emily would like to thank her dog, Finnegan, who never let her forget to take study breaks and take her morning walk. Emily would also like to thank her wonderful friends who believed in and encouraged her even when she didn't believe in herself and kept her laughing throughout the process. Each of these wonderful people played a role in Emily's journey in becoming a nurse and making what was once a dream her reality. She is sincerely grateful for all your love and support. Emily has accepted her dream position as a NICU nurse at Sacred Heart. She's very honored to have the opportunity to care for God's tiniest humans. McKenna Moak, pinned by her mom, Julie Moak. McKenna would like to thank her family and friends for their unwavering support and believing in her when she doubted herself. She would also like to thank her fellow classmates and professors for the endless laughs and encouragement throughout the program. She appreciates all you and would not have been able to do this without your support. McKenna has accepted a position in labor and delivery at Kootenai Health in Coeur d'Alene following graduation. Sabrina Morley, pinned by Jerry Morley, father and best friend. Sabrina would like to thank her incredible family and friends for their unwavering support, encouragement, and late nights filled with both laughter and tears. She's especially thankful to her best friend for staying up with her during those long nights, offering motivation and pushing her to keep going even when she felt ready to give up. Their belief in her through every high and low made all the difference. This accomplishment would not have been possible without each one of them, and she's forever grateful. Sabrina has accepted a position at Sacred Heart Medical Center as an acute care cardiac telenurse following graduation. Emily Nuttall, pinned by her parents Jeff and Amy. Emily feels incredibly grateful to have such an amazing family and friends who have supported and encouraged her throughout this journey. She will forever cherish the unforgettable memories, friendships, and experiences from the past few years. Emily has accepted a position in the medical intensive care unit at St. Alphonsus Regional Medical Center following graduation. Sophia Pirabello, pinned by her mother Alicia and father Kenny. Sophia would also like to thank her grandma Karen, her closest friends Rachel and Jacinta, and professors for believing in her when she did not believe in herself. She is grateful for their endless support, wisdom, and motivation. She's thankful for you all. This truly would not be possible without you. Sophia will be working in Western Washington after graduation. Addie Purnell, pinned by her fiancé Gavin. As Addie receives this pin as a symbol of hard work and dedication, she would like to thank her friends and family for showing up for her today and always. To her parents and siblings, Addie is so grateful for you, always cheering her on and being in her corner for the last 4 years. She truly could not have done it without you. She would also like to thank her classmates, especially her girls, for always being a shoulder to lean on and having a good laugh when she needed it most. Lastly, she would like to thank her fiancé Gavin for the hours of studying he endured and being her biggest supporter. Llewellyn Reed, pinned by her grandparents Jan and Charlie Reed. She wants to express her heartfelt gratitude for their endless love and support. Their weekly phone calls, dinners at Roosters, and constant encouragement during every major event have meant the world to her. A special thank you goes to her siblings, Logan, Jesse, Riker, and Chase, for always pushing her to be her best and for keeping her focused on the positive. To her parents, Llewellyn is grateful for instilling in her a strong work ethic and for showing her what it means to have a servant's heart. She also wants to thank her classmates and professors for their kindness, support, and joyful spirits, which have been essential in helping her to reach this milestone. Llewellyn is excited to share she has accepted a position on the Progressive Care Unit at Kootenai Health in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Nicole Rice, pinned by her father, James Rice. Nicole wants to thank her incredible family and friends for being her rock through it all. Your unwavering support, laughter, and encouragement have meant everything to her through the highs and the lows. She's beyond grateful to each of you, and honestly, this journey wouldn't have been possible without your love and belief in her every step of the way. Nicole has accepted a position at St. Luke's Children's Hospital in the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit. Sage Sakamano, pinned by her grandfather Raymond, followed by her grandmother Tonda. With a heart full of gratitude, Sage thanks her family and friends for their unwavering support, endless encouragement, and the laughter that has carried her through the challenges of these past 4 years. She couldn't have done this without you, and she will always be grateful for the light you brought to her journey. Sage has accepted a position in Coeur d'Alene in the Neuro-Ortho Unit at Kootenai Health. Amaria Shug, pinned by her parents Andy and Lanya. She would like to thank Jesus for giving her the hope and endurance necessary to complete the nursing program, as well as her family for their patient love and faithful belief in her. She would also like to thank every professor and every friend who encouraged, taught, and believed in her. She is sincerely grateful. Hope Schwartz, pinned by her sister, brother-in-law, and nephew, Courtney, Michael, and Atticus Rader. Hope is standing here today with immense gratitude. She would like to thank her family for their constant support and pushing her to be the best version of herself. She would also like to thank her boyfriend, John, for the endless love and encouragement through the last few years. A huge shout out to her friends, especially her classmates, for always being down for a good laugh and a strong drink. Most of all, she's thankful to God for his strength and guidance throughout this journey. She seriously wouldn't be here without God's grace and love. Hope has accepted a job at St. Mary's Health in Cottonwood following graduation. Madeline Schwartz, pinned by James Schwartz, her father. Madeline is grateful to be here today celebrating this achievement surrounded by those who have supported and believed in her. This would not have been possible without the unwavering love, patience, guidance, and encouragement of her loved ones. Above all, Madeline thanks God for his abundant blessings and the gift of perseverance. Madeline will begin her career as a registered nurse while continuing her education in the Family Nurse Practitioner Program at Vanderbilt University this fall. Kaylee Smith, pinned by her mother, Corrine, and father, Eric. Kaylee would like to thank her family and friends for their unconditional support in obtaining her BSN. She thanks you all for countless nights of teary calls, around-the-clock pep talks, and continual encouragement to help her reach her goals. She loves you all and is thankful for all your support and encouragement. Kaylee is returning home to Bend, Oregon, where she plans to begin her nursing career. Tiffany Snyder, pinned by her husband, Rylan Snyder. Tiffany would like to express her gratitude to her family and especially her husband. He has been her rock, there for her through every joyful moment, every meltdown, endless late-night study sessions, stressful exams, and everything in between. His support, patience, and love made this journey possible. Tiffany is incredibly thankful to him and her family. This accomplishment truly would not have been possible without them. Tiffany has accepted a position at Kootenai Health and the Orthopedic Neurosurgical Unit following graduation. Melissa Staub, pinned by her children Noah, Taylor, and Miley. Melissa would like to thank her children and loved ones for the sacrifices they made while she was achieving her goals. The never-ending love, support, and encouragement from those closest to her made this moment possible. She would especially like to thank her boyfriend Shane, who has been her biggest supporter. Melissa will continue her current position at Tri-State Health following graduation. Thomas Storm, pinned by his father, Tom Storm. Tom would like to thank his dad, his sister, and his little brothers. They have always given him their love, support from day one. He feels so lucky to have such an amazing family. Tom doesn't think he would have gotten this far without them, so he would like to thank you for being his family. Hannah Thompson, pinned by her dad, Robert Thompson. Hannah would like to thank her family for their unwavering support and encouragement during her college journey. She would also like to thank her husband for all the extra work he has taken on over the last 2 years. Hannah could not have succeeded as well as she did without you. She appreciates you more than you know. Hannah has accepted a position on the cardiac medical unit at Kootenai Health. Angelica Urbina, pinned by her mom, Maria Maldonado, and grandma, Lupe Urbina. Angelica would like to express her heartfelt thanks to her family, friends, and boyfriend, Matthew, who guided and inspired her along the way. She could not have done this without you. Angelica has accepted a position at St. Alphonsus as a medical oncology nurse following graduation. Jasmine Van Hot, pinned by her mother, Selma. Jasmine would like to thank her family and friends for being her rock through every step of this journey. Your love, laughter, and unwavering support have been her greatest strength, especially during the challenging moments. She's truly grateful for each of you, and this accomplishment wouldn't have been possible without your constant encouragement and belief in her. Jasmine has accepted a position at St. Alphonsus Regional Medical Center in the Surgical Trauma Unit following graduation. Alexis Vons, pinned by her mother, Debbie. Alexis would like to express her heartfelt gratitude to her family and friends for their unwavering support, constant encouragement, and the laughter that kept her going throughout the years. She is truly thankful for each of you, as this achievement would not have been possible without your love and motivation. After graduation, Alexis will be moving to California to begin the next chapter of her journey. Julia Williams, pinned by her parents Lucas and Rachel Williams. Julia would like to express her deepest gratitude to those who have supported her along the way. To her family, friends, boyfriend, and instructors, she would like to thank you for your endless love, encouragement, and belief in her. She's truly thankful for these people and this experience. Amanda Worrell, pinned by her mother Ann and twin sister Emily. She would like to thank her family, friends, and professors who have supported and encouraged her along the way. She is grateful for you all. The journey would not have been possible without you. This experience has been full of challenges, hard work, and long nights, but also incredible growth and resilience. Following graduation, Amanda has accepted a position at Kootenai Health in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. She's proud of the lessons she has learned and is excited for what's ahead. Amy Yakeley, pinned by her husband, Rourke. Amy would like to thank her family and friends for their never-ending support, laughter, and motivation through the good and the bad. She is thankful for you all. This truly would not have been possible without you. Amy has been working for 19 months as a pre-op PACU nurse at Idaho Gastroenterology Associates. If we could all just give one more hand for our graduates. Next, I would like to invite Katie Roberts to the stage to give our candle lighting explanation.
Lighting of candles during nursing recognition ceremonies is a long-held tradition that signifies our nursing history, the present, and our profession's bright future. It also signifies the care and devotion that nurses provide and shares the flame of opportunity and responsibility with the next generation of nurses. The lighting of candles, or passing of the flame, at nursing recognition ceremonies, like the pinning tradition, reminds us of Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing. It is said that in the evenings, after the other nurses had retired, Florence made rounds of the soldiers during the Crimean War by the light of her famous lantern. So, today, the candle lighting will symbolize how we now pass the flame of honor, dedication, and passion for our patients and profession onto our spring 2025 nursing graduates. After the candles are burning, Mr. Dallas Smith will lead the students and any nurse in the audience in the recitation of the LCSC Nightingale Pledge as a vow to the profession. Will the graduates stand, please?
Okay, graduates, please stand, as well as any other nurses who may be in the audience. The Florence Nightingale Pledge is in your programs as well as up on the screen. So let's say this together. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to faithfully practice with integrity my profession of nursing. I wholeheartedly recognize the importance of high standards of care and personal accountability and will endeavor to maintain the highest standards and practices of my profession. I devote myself to the healing, protection, and welfare of those committed to my care and will seek to nurse those who are ill wherever they may be and whenever they are in need. I will constantly endeavor to increase my knowledge and skills in nursing and to use them wisely. I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and in the practice of my calling. I will act with compassion in ethical matters and will not knowingly administer or consume any harmful substance. I commit to interdisciplinary collaboration and lifelong learning. I will participate as an active member of the healthcare team and will devote myself to the welfare of my patients, my family, and my community. I will endeavor to fulfill my rights and privileges as a good citizen and to take my share of responsibility in promoting the health and welfare of the community. I will be active in working with others to safeguard and promote the health and happiness of mankind. I fully acknowledge the seriousness and the responsibility that I accept in my calling and the significance of this pledge that I take today. Thank you. Students, please extinguish your flames and be seated. I will invite Chelsea Cronin back to the stage.
All right. Before we close, I would like to speak to you, graduates. Today is monumental for you as it marks the first step in the next part of your journey. Each of you have successfully completed the rigorous educational requirements of the BSN program, and you will be leaving Lewis-Clark State to pursue your individual dreams. You have the knowledge, grit, skills, and potential to be amazing nurses. It has been a privilege for us as faculty to be part of your journey, and enjoyable to witness the bond that you have developed as a class along the way, watching you celebrate each other and your accomplishments, and your successes as you develop as nurses and as people. As you take the next step to officially enter the profession and bear the title of registered nurse, I want each of you to know that nursing and your career in this profession does not need to look a certain way to be influential. Each of you is unique and possess your own strengths. I encourage you to tap into them. Do things and act in ways that are meaningful to you. Be reflective and intentional. Develop and live by your own moral code. Act with compassion and integrity. Take pride in your work and in the care that you provide. Each and every interaction with patients and family members has the potential to be significant. A small gesture to you may appear huge to someone in your care. In selecting this profession, you have made a choice to dedicate yourself to the care of others. I know that none of you take that lightly. As Hope already mentioned, your ability to show up with empathy, strength, and grit, even on the days when you feel like you have nothing left to give, will carry you far in this profession. The LC State program has prepared you, and today you get to decide what kind of nurse you want to be. We know that you are competent and skillful, but we pray that you will be compassionate, wise, and intentional advocates for every patient in your care. We are proud, really proud, to call each of you LC State nurses. As you explore all that the profession has to offer, please remember to stay in touch, share your successes with us. Congratulations, graduates, and best wishes to each of you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give one final round of applause for our graduates. finally, I'd like to thank all those that made today possible. Thanks again to families, friends, faculty, preceptors, and college administration for supporting the graduates and for attending the ceremony today. The graduates, faculty, and administration will now exit. We ask that guests please remain seated, and we invite you to view a video made by the class as a celebration of their time together.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you built a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad, hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived. Hope that you spend your days, but they all add up. And when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. But until my moment comes, I'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived. I swear I live. Every broken bone. I swear I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I live. I swear I live.
Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far. I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars. I've been around. I felt some pain, I've seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone.